The next one we're going to be talking, Margarita's already, I believe. So digital transformation is one of those things that everybody is, is doing right now, obviously. And the question is, how do you get the help and the support to get it done? So the Canadian government, I believe, has got about $4 billion worth of money available to help MSPs in general to become digital transformation experts. And you don't have to go through the whole program to actually get it done. So what Marguerite's going to do is tell you a bit about her and the program that she has to help MSPs get access to some significant funding from the government to do digital transformation. All right, here we go. Marguerite, here you go.
Appreciate it, thank you. Good afternoon. How many people have heard of the CDAP program already? Okay, so quite a few people. And how many people are certified as an advisor in this room? No one? What? Okay, good. So let's take a look at this today. I'll just a little bit about me. We do customer-facing work, more on the digital and CRM side and e-commerce, but we do digital transformation, which looks at the entire infrastructure of an organization, and that's why we partner with MSPs, because we don't do the infrastructure for an organization. We're going in and talking to them broadly about all of their technical infrastructure, but we need partners on the back end in order to support them. So today we're just going to spend a few minutes. I'm going to go through, and I can answer questions if you have them, about the actual CDAP program, the government program. We're going to talk about how MSPs are using it with their clients and whether or not it makes sense to take a look at partnering. So the digital adoption program, as Julian said, in 2021 federal budget, $4 billion. There's two programs, one called Grow Your Business, one called Boost Your Business. Okay, so the Grow Your Business is for smaller businesses. So if you support really small businesses, customer facing, like retail stores, anything that has to go direct to the client, Grow Your Business is a $2,400 grant towards that. Okay. So that is available, and it's all done online. Just have to go online and take a look at that. So that's not the one that we're going to talk about today. That's for any size business. They can go and do that. 1.4 billion out of the 4 billion is going towards the Boost Your Business technology. That's the one we're going to talk about today. So that's stream 2. And that gives you $15,000, up to $15,000 towards a digital service plan, access to digital advisors like myself right across the country, and what your clients are really interested in, which is the interest-free loan, which is up to $100,000. And so the BDC operates that. Once you've done the digital adoption plan, they get access to doing this, and I can answer any questions about that. In addition, they throw in a free youth placement, so that's about $7,300 towards a youth intern that you can use in your business after you've done the CDAP plan. So that's what's included if organizations want to do this, which is great. So there's a couple of different things with the stream 2. Let me just go back here really quick. They have to qualify for this. It's really simple. It's one of the most straightforward government programs I've come across. It's only $500,000 to $100 million in revenue over the last 3 years. Okay, so your customers have got to be at that level. And they have to have at least one employee and registered in Canada. So if they have those 3 things, they're eligible for this program. And so that opens the door to many small and medium-sized businesses across Canada. This program is available for the next 3.5 years. And might be extended, but at least for the next 3.5 years. So if a company is not quite at that $500,000, but they get to that $500,000 in the next year or 2, they can still take advantage of this, okay, over time. So just to keep it in your mind. The way it works, really high level, they apply. It goes all through the government portal, has nothing to do with me, nothing to do with you. Company has to do it directly, okay? But you can, we support them through that if they need it. They do a digital needs assessment. Then they get access into the portal, and it's quite straightforward. Typically done less than 2 weeks, mostly 1 week. So they submit the application, and within 1 week, they're able to start working with an advisor, which is really great. They do the plan, they submit the plan, they get the reimbursement. So the $15,000 that they get is towards building the plan. They submit their plan, they get the reimbursement, which is 90% up to $15,000, just technically if that's how it works. Then they can go and apply for the loan. The loan is about 30 days from the date that you apply, which is pretty quick. So end to end, your clients could get up to $100,000 in their pocket in less than 3 months, okay, from beginning to end of this process, which is really nice. And the way that the BDC loan works is that it is the first year is completely, it's 6 years interest-free. The first year, they don't have to pay anything back. It's a great program, right? So they have no payments for the first year. And then they have the subsidy and all sorts of other things. So this is what they're trying to do to help companies make the decision to move forward in their digital projects. Any questions about that? Straightforward? Clear? Okay, good. It's also on the government website too, if you want to go and take a look at that. So how are we working with MSPs? Well, we know that there's a lot of concern about recession. People are sort of sitting on the fence and investing in their technology projects. If they are, this is a great way to talk to them about a project, saying, hey, you know that you need to get this done. This is a way to start investing, which is a little bit lower risk. If they need to get alignment, so that this has also come up where, maybe in a little bit of a larger organization, different people are on different pages as far as what to invest on and, what kind of projects they should prioritize. This assessment helps them to do that. And if they need help to scope out a project, the government will pay for them to do the scoping, or for us to do the scoping, or whoever the advisor is to do the scoping work. So the government is really paying for us to help you get in front of them. So it's really great. So if you can do this, and if you're presenting this to your clients, you can help them to get what they need, which is their goals. And really the bottom line here is that it opens up the door for more revenue for you at the end of the day. Right? This is coming out of a study about how much people are spending on digital technology on average, okay? So if you have 5 clients who decide to go through this program and they all spend an additional $36,000 a year, I mean, that's a lot, that can add up, right? Of additional net revenue to your business. So that is how it kind of works, and it's just an opportunity for you to add value to your clients, to say, hey, there's a grant program. It's easy, it works, you can get access to funding. Good? How much time? I'm good for time? Okay, good. Excellent. So why? Why work with us or with a digital advisor? Well, obviously you're going to make money on referring business to us, but more importantly, there's collaboration opportunities. We work with MSPs because internally we need to work with people who have that technical background. Plus, it helps to position the MSP or our partner to continue on after the assessment is done, after this digital plan is done. So the collaboration opportunities are to really subcontract onto our team and to work with us as we develop the plan. And in some cases, we will offer, and we're allowed to offer, a cybersecurity assessment as part of the plan. So that can get paid for through CDAP. Okay, so if the client prioritizes cybersecurity, if that comes out in the top of their list, we can actually do and pay to do a cybersecurity assessment. So we're doing that for some clients right now, where we're bringing a partner in to do the assessment, and we're paying for that out of the CDAP funds. Good? Makes sense, right? So it's a good deal. So this is how it works, really. This is what we have to deliver. For the client to the government. Just at a high level, we do a readiness assessment, we do some action planning. What we have to do, we have to deliver what we call a quick win, but it's a fully scoped out project. So there's got to be at least one project that we are giving as part of the plan to the client that looks at pricing, timelines, the whole thing, even with some quotes in it. So we have to have a quick win that we deliver. And we also have to have a strategic plan, which looks a little bit further out. So we're looking out the next 3 to 5 years at what they want to accomplish, what's going on in the industry, how they align, what they need to do next, and we have to deliver a kind of a transformation plan, at least at a high level, for the next 3 to 5 years. And so that's the strategic plan. So those four things, those first four things are what the government is asking us to be able to deliver as part of the CDAP program. And that's why we need to partner with MSPs, and we want to partner. And we believe that it will offer our clients value to have this conversation. So that's it for me.
Right.
If there's anything.
Well, just a couple of questions as we wrap this up. Yeah. So a lot of MSPs ask us about how do we generate more revenues? How do we get into the digital transformation and so on? And there's no button you could switch on, right, and become a digital transformation expert. It's a process, and you need to go through that experience. And the best way that I could recommend for an MSP to get into the game is to partner with someone who's gone through that process, right? And this is important not only for the MSPs, by the way. For the vendors, this is a massive opportunity because it's your stuff that they're going to end up getting financed, all right? Especially in a recession situation, if it ever happens. This is an opportunity for you to actually find money, find spend at an end customer level that was not there before. The great news is if you go through this exercise by making them understand strategically how they're going to have a DX strategy moving forward, well, wow, you now have a roadmap, all right? I also want to say one other thing is that digital transformation is not it's not a destination. It's a journey. Right. It's ongoing forever. We don't know what's going to happen in 3 to 5 years in this digital first economy. So that means these things can continually exponentially expand. And the one really cool thing is, I believe, if I was sitting as an MSP or a vendor and I knew that this program existed, then I found a way to help me as a company subsidize at least the initial part of the journey. And I believe once the journey starts, it becomes pretty obvious, right, where it's going to be going because we're all heading into this digital economy. And so this is why, by the way, the Canadian government's doing it, is because they understand that we need to move all businesses towards this digital spectrum, right? So this is an opportunity. Now, there's not a lot of digital transformation experts. Matter of fact, very difficult to find one, right? And technology it's not just adding technology to make it a digital transformation company, right? It's a process, it's a way of thinking. You need to combine your suppliers with your employees and your customers. And how these dots connect, that's digital transformation, all right? And the better you could do this, the more I think your customers are going to be, getting some more traction. So, Marguerite, thank you for that. I mean, no this is a great example of how you can actually get started today or tomorrow, right? But great. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much.
Cheers. All right.